Hello everyone, it's Lysimux here, and welcome back into City Skylines, guys. This episode, as you may have seen from the thumbnail and the title of the video, we are going to look at the new expansion DLC, call it whatever you want, for City Skylines Mass Transit. I bought it just yesterday when it came out, and I am already in love with this expansion pack. It's amazing, and they did a very good job, and I'm very happy with that. So I guess we're going to. I unlocked all. I have unlimited money, and I turned off the day-night cycle so we can have a little bit of sunlight. Even though in this map there is a lot of fog, but I guess it's fine. So, first thing we're going to talk about, where are we here in the roads? So let's talk about roads. As you can see, right now I have no mods installed, but we do have kind of something like precision engineering. I am not 100% a fan of this, because it does tell me the the angle I'm doing roads together, as you can see, 90 degrees, and I can change it. And also it does help with connecting roads with the guidelines. As you can see, there are some guidelines, but I mean it doesn't give me any units measurement. Yes, before they always gave you units to measure your roads. Now they only have the blocks that we always had. Like, this is 10 units, and I know that because of the number of blocks, but I liked having, knowing that this is 5 and this is 7, 8, and so on. That's something that I hope they are going to patch back in a patch or something like that. But talking about roads, still, we do have this new road in small roads. It's an asymmetrical road. As you can see, have two lanes on a side and one lane on the other, and of course, if you have it on the other direction, the two parts on the other side. And I love how they connect. They connect with these I don't know, signage on the road, which is very cool. I like it a lot, and I like that detail. It's amazing. When I connected two roads like this, it was pretty cool. But while we're talking of roads, and you may have noticed, now we have names, which is very nice. I love naming. The naming system is pretty cool. It does give you a name for an entire road until like a crosswalk or something like that. Like Murray Street here does go around whole this way because, of course, it's all one big road. But if I do a new road here, this road is going to be called another way. So I'm very happy with that. Like, this is Elizabeth Street, this is Walker, and this is Murray. And I love that. I love the naming system. It works very nicely, and I think it looks pretty cool. So, still, in roads, this monorail thing, I'm going to talk about it afterwards, when we are going to talk about the actual transportation. But still, in roads, we do have this, which is very nice. I'm so happy they added this. And it's an avenue, as you can see. But it's not actually an avenue. It only has two lanes, one in this direction, one in the other, and there's a nice trees decoration in the middle. So this allows you to prepare a road for having a lot of traffic on it without, putting already the 4-lane road. So you can anticipate a lot of traffic on this road. You can use this one for like a city this big right now. Like, I can put houses here, and houses are going to grow, but it does make sense to have this big of a road with 4 lanes for some houses. But probably in the future I'm going to have, like, I don't know, maybe an industrial area here, so there's going to be a lot of traffic on this main road. And so I will be able to go here and choose the 4-lane and change it up in the 4-lane, so that it has 4 lanes and it can allow more traffic, without disrupting the buildings, which is very, very nice. I love this one. And it also has diversion with bus lanes, which is a four lane, but with bus lanes, so it does serve the same purpose as the one lane one, which I like. So, about the 6 lanes, we don't have anything new, but if we go in highways, we do have the it was called like the National Road in the modded version. It's called a two-way highway here, and it's literally a two-way highway. You can go in both direction, and it comes with or without some barriers, which is always very nice to have. We also have, as in the modded version, a two-way highway, still both with barriers or both without barriers. 3-lane, which has always been there, and the 4-lane, which is very useful. And using the highways, you may have noticed we do have a new thing here. If I click on roads, I can see the direction of one-ways, so that's very useful. And you don't need a mod for that anymore, which is very fine, very nice. I love it. And so interchange, there is nothing new. Into power, there is nothing new. Water, no. Garbage, no. The basic stuff is still the same, but I mean, here in transportation, it starts the nice things. So, first thing, oh, wait. Before going into transportation, let's go back into road management thing. Because up here, oh my god, I don't want that. Up here, if you click on this, you can see routes. I mean, right now, no, because there are no people living around here, but you will be able to click and see how many people go through the road, pedestrian, cyclists, private vehicles, public transport tracks, and city service vehicles. So that's very useful to see how many people are using that road. But very nice, you can also change junctions right now, adding stop, probably, or removing or adding lights, or removing and adding stop signs, which is very, very nice. And I'm using this a lot. Also, there is a just road where you can choose how long your road has the same name. So, like, we have Piper Street here. Piper Street goes through like this, and probably maybe up here. This is still Piper Street. Now Piper Highway because it's an highway. But this part now it's Benchwood Boulevard. So as you can see, that's a very cool detail that you can, really personalize your city as you like. So let's go back into transportation and let's talk about transportation. Of course, the AI is very cool. You do have all the new the interface is pretty cool. It's very similar to the old one, which it's fine. So for buses, it's still the same. Metropolitan, it's still the same. Trains, we do have a couple of new things. This is the multi-platform station. I'm going to put down both of those because they are both pretty cool. So let's take a look at them. As you can see, oh my god, there is a lot of trees. I would love to get rid of some trees so that I can see the tracks. Thank you. So, these are the multi-platform ones, and they work perfectly. I tried them in my game, and I mean, they look very nice. They have a lot of detail. Like, let's go into like, look at this. Around here they do have all the nice detailing. Up the front you have cities railways, which is very nice, and just very cool platform. And I think the look is very modern and I like it a lot. It does remind me of Paris, which I like. And okay, while this station, the train go through and keep on going, this is the N1, and you probably use this like in the center of the city for a hub point, and you do have all the trains coming in and stopping and then leaving, and this is the front. I think it's very, very nice, and I like it a lot. I do love these roads. These railways are very, very nice. So let's give us some space here to show off the other thing for the other transportation stuff. So, cool. Deleting some trees because, oh my god, there is a lot of trees in the map. Okay, let's go back in transportation. So, about trains, we do also have, as in the modded version, we do have one-way railways. So, this is the normal two ways, and this is the one way with just one direction. So, pretty nice. Very useful. Let's go now into another new thing. This map is probably the best one to show off this. We do have a route here for big boats, but it's not one I care about. I'm talking about ferries, and they are pretty cool. So this is the ferry depot, and then we have a ferry stop, a ferry pier, and a ferry and bus exchange stop. So, these are the buildings before showing you how it works. This is the depot. It's very big, very nice. So you can have how many boats you want from this depot. This is the pier. It's normal pier. The ferry comes here. All the people go in and wait here, and it does come with a little piece of road as always. This is the pier, which is double, so two ferry can track at the same time, so you can use it as an exchange part of, I don't know, if you have a big line, for example, I don't know, if you had a line coming from here going here, then have maybe an exchange stop here and then going here and maybe here. So that's very nice. And the bus and the ferry exchange, it works like a bus hub. So buses come around here and wait here, and people can use the buses to go. And here all the ferries can come. And to connect ferries, you use the ferry pathway. You connect from dot to dot. You can, of course, do curvatures or straight pieces. It doesn't matter. Yeah, you have to be a bit careful with how it works, because boats, of course, cannot do big turns, but I mean, it's pretty cool. So you always have to connect the depot to the pathway. That's necessary, or it doesn't work. And then you can connect how many stops you want. And to track the ferry line, you go from one stop to the other and back, or whatever you want to go, like every normal transportation. So this will be our line. I mean, it's very useless right now, but we do have a couple of ferries coming out. So you guys can see the ferries. Here are the ferries coming in. It comes right beside the stop, then leaves, follows the little how they're called, I don't remember, but it does follow the path that you tracked, and then of course it comes in the other station. So let's have it go a little bit faster. Yeah, I like it a lot. I like the ferry transportation. And to ease up on the ferries, you can always use canals. They added new canals, so we have these are the basic ones that we add from a lot of time. This is the small one. You can have a little bit deeper one and the deepest. And these are the new ones that are wide. So that's very cool. Boats can travel through there, and there is also a pathway already like installed inside. So you can have like this, a very deep one, probably, connecting these two lakes, and then having the boats going through, which is very, very nice. As you can see, if I go in transportation, yeah, you can connect it here, like this. So boats would go like this, and then you can, I don't know, put a pier here and do whatever, I love it. I love that. Now, talking about a new way of transportation, which is very, very particular, but I like it a lot. If we go in the plane category, we do have our airport, as always, which I don't enjoy that much. But this is new. I'm going to put down a couple of stops. And it works just like the ferries. You have to connect the depot to one of the stops, and then the stops to the other in order to work. And again, it works perfectly like buses and metropolitans and whatever you want. And it works like this. You have blimps. Guys, this is so nice. I love blimps. They are very, very weird, as in a thing for transportation. You do have 35 passengers only, which is more or less like a bus. A bus does have 30, but I mean, blimps are very cool, and for long distances, I think they look pretty nice. They fly across your city, and I do have them in one of my cities, because, as I said, I tried this pack a lot. So, with blimps also comes a new... I'm going to talk about this afterward, because there are a couple new. So, let's stay into transportation, and let's talk about the monorail. Guys, I love the monorail. Don't get me started about the monorail. You do have many different different kinds of stops for the monorail. I'm putting down the main ones, the here, and here, or inside maybe. No, okay, outside. They work more or less like trams that I don't have, but I know how they work. So this is the normal station, and it goes on the side of the road. I don't like it that much because it does disrupt your zoning a lot, and also afterwards you'll have to connect the monorail to another station like this, and you lose a lot of zoning. So I'm not a fan of that. You always have the one-way direction, the one-way monorail as well. And as you can see, you have another kind of station, which is exactly the same model, but on a 4-lane road, which is very nice. You can connect this road, of course, to whatever. And there is a little bear right here behind this tree. Hello, bear. Cool. I love the model. The model is very nice, and I like the station that goes on a road. You only have the option of a 4-lane, which is a bit shitty, because if you need a 6-lane, you won't be able to get it in this point, because it only does for a road. But it's pretty cool. And still talking about the monorail, this station is pretty cool as well. Again, this one is on the road as well, and it's a bus and monorail hub. So buses come, leave passenger go on a monorail take them, whatever. So it's like a nice hub for your city. But my favorite one, guys, is this station. And this model, it's amazing, first thing first. I love it a lot. And also, I love the fact that you have 2 monorail station, 2 train station, and no, don't get me started on this. You also have a metro stop, so you can have a metro going like here inside this, and then of course both the train station have the metro stop, so like this. So yeah, you can have all your station connected by metro, which I love, and this really like if you put a bus stop on the front, it becomes your main hub like immediately, and I love that. I used it in one of my cities, and it works perfectly, no issues. It's amazing. It's just amazing, and I love it. So about monorails, more or less, of course, you have both the type roads with the rail on top, and it does connect very nicely, which I like. And if you have a four-way intersection, it does give you the option to go everywhere, which I like as well. The last thing we got in this pack for transportation, it's the cable cart. And also the cable cart is pretty cool. I haven't used it yet in one of my cities because it's very mountainy look idea, the idea at least. So it's not like my real style. But I'm very pleased with how it looks, and it works amazing. So you have the stop, and oh, maybe I wanted to stop like here. Yeah, it does make more sense. And you have the end line, so you can add as many stops as you want, and then you are going to, oh my god, no, yeah, it was way better, the idea to let's move it here. Very nice. Let's go back. Okay, and then yeah, from here you cannot have too sharp of a curve and no like curved pieces, but it works, so it's fine. As you can see, it doesn't let me do that. I'll have to go like it's very hard to get it. And yeah, it's a bit finicky. But I mean, I think you got the idea. I cannot take it back. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh my. Please go back in. Okay, you get the idea. Yes, so it does go back in the end station, and then it go back and forth, and it's pretty cool as well. So in parks, I don't think we do have anything new. No, for this stuff we do have. I don't think I think this is new. Traffic Park and the Boat Museum. I think they are both new. So anything else? I don't remember. Science Center. No, I think this is not new. No. So we do have the Traffic Park here, which is very nice. There are some little cars going around, and like fake houses and stuff like that. It's like a fun place for kids to drive around. And the Boat Museum, it does have boats outside, on piers, and it is pretty cool. And they are both attraction for tourists, so it's very nice. And let's see about, okay, we talk about this. So I think the only thing we are left is new city policies. So we have preferred ferries. It's useful in areas that you want to connect with ferries. People prefer to use the ferries instead of you driving. I mean, like if I connect ferries this point with this point, like with a ferry line going through, probably stopping a couple of times and going here, and also I'm going to have roads connecting the two parts. People prefer to use the ferries to go around like this instead of using the road, which is very nice. You'll get more people using the ferries, which is always nice. You'll get less traffic on the roads, and it just looks very nice. You do spend a little bit more on ferries, but it's cool. High ticket prices, of course, it's as it says, you raise the ticket prices 25%. It does mean that you'll get a lot more traffic, but I don't know, probably in more wealthy areas supposed to work. I don't get it. And educational blimps, as you can see, where are my blimps? Oh, it doesn't work because there's no water. But if you had the blimps going around, you will see that the advertising on the side of the blimp changes. Okay, let's try and get the blimps to work. Okay. You need one of these and one of these. It's just for the blimps, guys, so. Okay. Please, blimps. Okay. So this is the blimp normally. It has advertising on the side. This is Go Nuts Donuts. So yeah. But if I add the educational blimps, we're going to see this one change. Probably in a second. Let's see. Yes, broccoli. So you can, you know, the kids are going to eat broccolis. And you do have, oh yeah, this is very, very nice. We have a line here now for blimps. So if we go in the managing, I can look at the line. It shows me the stops and the vehicles on the line. This is stop number 1, this is stop number 2, and it shows this is the thing that I have to go through, and it shows the vehicles with the number of passengers. And if I go up here, it lets me hide add. Why am I trying to make it weird and difficult for myself? I don't know. It lets me add more vehicles online, which is very nice. It's not as finicky as the modded version, but you can still change it a little bit. So I'm very pleased with that. So this is the overview of the new mass transit for City Skylines, the DLC that came out on the 18th. If you want to check it out, it's on Steam. You can buy it. It's only 13 euros, not even 12.99. In dollars, I think it's even less. So I surely suggest you to check it out. It was one of the best ones they released for sure. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this review. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment down below, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.